Happy morning, everyone, and welcome to our Sunday session. Yesterday was declared as the World Meditation Day by the UN General Assembly. It was actually a reason for all of us to be very happy because we understood the importance of meditation since a few years now. So meditation now we have all been practicing to some degree. We all agree that it has helped us to, attain our highest uh, attainable level of our physical health, our mental health, and has given us a lot of directions and clarity on so many questions of our life. And now, once understanding these concepts, we have now come to the conclusion that the actual aim of our life is just to remain happy and calm and not to take everything so seriously the way we have been taking earlier. So now our goals in our life is not just to attain a lot of wealth, a number of cars, or the number of houses, but it is to be actually be at peace, be happy with whatever we have, and not to judge or complain most of the time. These were the two wonderful words which I have learned from Patri sir: no judgment and no complaint. This actually encompasses all the spiritual wisdom which we have been reading everywhere. So let us progress in the same direction. And today we are going to talk about some little wisdom from South of America, where there are a number of tribes and groups. They're called shamanics. Out of them, one of them is the Toltec, right, Jagdisha? Toltec, yeah. So this group also has this almost similar wisdom, which is there in our Bhagavad Gita or in our Vedas or in all our, see, the wisdom is the same all over the world. It has just been put in different cases. So we are going to discuss the wisdom, which very simply has been compiled by this writer, Don Miguel. He has written this beautiful book, The Four Agreements. It's a small book. You can see this. It's a tiny book, just like a Mills and Boon size. You can read it in 1 hour if you want to. So this beautiful book just describes four very, very simple agreements which we should adopt in our life to have an amazing life, amazing, simple life, and to be very, very clear about how we have to conduct ourselves. We have heard a lot about how we improve our spirit. Kindly keep your mics on mute. Yeah. Okay. So we have been understanding how. Can you all hear me, or is there a problem?
No, you're audible
Okay. Okay.
clearly.
At least some mics are still on. So okay. So we have been discussing how we can improve our physical health. How we have been talking about these things. So today, what we are going to talk about is how does it impact on our nature? How can we be a little more evolved than what we are, right? So for that, I have just created a small presentation which I will share. Yes, just a second, please. Yeah. So the Four Agreements. This is an amazing book, as I just said. Very, very simply, it narrates the four basic truths for internal peace. I've just summed it all up in one slide. Now, the four statements which this author gives us are be very impeccable with your words. It's not coming here complete. I'll take it further in the next slide. So say only what you really mean. Avoid using the words to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your words in the direction of truth and love. Okay, this is his first one. I don't know why I'm not getting the entire slide. Just a second, please. Huh? So I'm skipping this only because you're not getting it. Okay. So these are the four statements. Be impeccable with your words. Don't take anything personally. Don't make assumptions and always do your best. Now, let us try and understand each one of them. We'll spend about 4 to 5 minutes on each one of them to understand what he really meant when he said this. Now, he says, be impeccable with your words. Now, we've understood in our journey that everything is energy, right? Energy and vibrations. And this energy and vibration is what we feel in our thoughts. And everything is about our thoughts, the words we use, and the action that we take. Hmm? So, the kind of vibration and energy your thoughts have will come in your words, right? So, as Buddha says, you are, no, what is it? What you think, so you become. So, whatever are the words are in your thoughts, yad bhavan tad bhavati. Whatever is in your thoughts, you will bring it in your words. So, words, the South Americans say that these words are actually like magic spells. That is why we say words go, we use the word spelling because they can cast a spelling on the spell on the person you're talking to. With kind words, you can actually win over somebody. And with your angry words and with your words of anger, see the kind of relationship you create with the person. So your words can actually create magic and spell over the person you are conversing with. So we should just say only what we mean. We are wasting our energy in unnecessarily gossiping, talking about people, talking about things which does not really matter. Now whichever city we are living in, Delhi, Gurgaon, or Bangalore, or wherever we are at the moment, how does it matter to you that what, I mean, on a very practical way, if I think, how does it really matter to us what is happening uh, in the other part? For example, if there's a traffic jam in Calcutta, does it really impact us just now? So why are we unnecessarily gossiping about things which does not really matter to us here? Something happened some point of time. We go on repeating it. You know what happened? You know what happened? We are always telling our stories of misery to people again and again and again, which has no meaning anymore. Something happened, it's over and out. But we go on repeating it. So we are either gossiping either about ourselves or about other people also. So he tells us that we should use the power of our words in the direction of truth and love. So we have to be very, very impeccable with our words. Remember the three, we talked about the filter test. I will just come to that a little later. So the next one is don't take anything personally. Nothing other is doing because of you. We always try to take everything on ourselves. Whatever other people are saying is according to their level of involvement, their projection, their reality. That's the way they take life. How does it impact us? So, when we are immune to the opinions and action of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. You know you're doing your best at the moment. If you are doing your best at the moment, how does it really matter how it is being taken by the other? You are answerable only and only to yourself. If you've done your best, okay, it hardly matters. You have to be honest. And then if you have made any mistakes, just think over it. Where did I go wrong here? But we don't have to get discouraged by anybody else's opinions. That is his way of taking life. A person who has problems in his life will always be looking for problems around, will always be criticizing things around. That is his. We did the seen mirrors also once. We'll do it once again. What you're actually doing, you're reflecting what is inside you. So we don't have to get affected by what anybody else is saying. The third agreement he says is don't make assumptions. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstanding, sadness, and drama. With just this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. Now, for example, we make assumptions, that whoever is senior to you is always trying to find faults in you. So if that person has called you for anything, by the time you reach that person, you have already made so many assumptions in your head that, okay, again, she's going to give me this, 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 this. So you've already assumed. We have assumed that if something has some disease is there in our family, I'm inevitably going to get it. That's our assumption. Okay. Now, for example, we assume that what example do I give here? Anything that this person is never going to be polite to me. He has something against me because we have taken it personally. Some words spoken at one point of time by a person, we have taken it so personally that we have assumed that this person is always, always going to be rude to me. And even if he is being nice, there is some hidden agenda there. So these are our assumptions. Okay. And the last, we've done this so many times, your best is going to change from moment to moment. So always do your best. What I'm doing my best today, maybe tomorrow, obviously, I should be able to do one step better. Remember the Kaizen theory I talk about? It's a Japanese way of improving themselves each single day like that. Okay. So under any circumstance, simply do your best and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. If I have done my best to my capacity today, I should be happy and satisfied with myself. That's it. This is self-love. We keep criticizing ourselves also. And we keep giving explanations. Oh, I could not do this because this has happened, because that happened. Not required. If you have put in your best, that's it. So everything we do is based on agreements we have made. In these agreements, we tell ourselves who we are, what everyone else is, how to act, what is possible, what is impossible. What we have agreed to believe create what we experience. Our thoughts create our reality. So this everybody has been saying the same thing, right? From Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita to Buddha, 2,500 years later to him. And then now also all the masters all over the world are actually saying exactly the same thing in different words. So when you speak openly and honestly, you won't have to make assumptions. The day you stop making assumptions, you will communicate cleanly and clearly and achieve impeccability with your words. So this sums up all the four statements which we just tried to understand. So let us discuss a little about this triple filter test also. We talk about quite often. So this philosopher, Socrates, everybody knows, lived in ancient Greece. He was known to be very intelligent and everyone respected him. One day, one fellow met the grand philosopher and said, do you know what I just heard about your friend? See, don't we do this so often? Does it ring a bell? We do this. Huh? Have you heard this? This is happening there. This is happening here. Hold on a minute, Socrates replied. Before telling me anything, I'd like you to pass a little test. It's called the triple filter test. So if we adopt this in our life, we will be saving ourselves from indulging into any gossip and not creating any drama in our life. So this is the triple filter test of Socrates. If whatever you're going to say to others, is it true? So if it is not true, stop there. If it is true, is it of any good to anybody? Does it make any sense? I mean, is it really going to help anyone? If the answer is no, stop there. If it is good for others, is it useful? If it is not useful in any way, there's no point wasting your time and energy on that. The secret of happiness is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. Okay? Okay, these are just different ways of explaining the same thing. In fact, you can do this with your students too. They all know about the funnel, they know about filtration, they know about sedimentation. Just tell them whatever we speak, is it true? Is it good? Is it useful? Then speak. Otherwise, there is no need to speak. So, silence, we learn so much from silence. So, Chanakya says, if you want to tell me is neither true or good, nor even useful, why tell it to me at all? So, my dear friends, this wisdom is not the domain of any one particular person or any one particular religion or any one particular country or area. The wisdom is the same, right? This is the path all these, great people have led. And this is what we are trying to learn from their lives and their examples. Okay, we've said enough on this now. So this is just an example, real life example when we gossip. So have you made absolutely sure what you're telling about somebody to me? Is it true? Is it of any good? Or is it going to be any useful to use to me? We keep talking about other people's relationships. Oh, so and so broke up. So and so is on the verge of a divorce. So and so is this. So and so is that. Does it make any use to us? No, not at all. Okay. So that was the four agreements as far as I have understood. Now I invite Jagdish sir. If I have missed out on any point, I would request him to mm, add on to it. It's a very
Not real. Yeah, not really. You haven't missed out anything. So it's true. Both the uh, Don Miguel's concept of the four agreements as well as the filter test. As this has
yes,
been going on, only thing is we keep listening to it and we don't adopt it. That's the problem. Share laziness to adopt it. Nothing else.
yes,
That's
sir.
it.
Yeah, there's so many things. Actually, see, why I love this book was normally in all our other scriptures, I mean, we say they are sutras or they are shlokas, we have crammed them, we try to understand them, but we think this is so far-sighted. This is only for those people, not really for us. We are not Krishna, we are not Arjun, we will not be able to follow all this. But this is not just a sutra, this is actually life wisdom. This, in fact, it is on the similar lines, it means almost the same, but just because it is so simply said with real life examples, so we can actually understand it, you know. So for people who still have not read the Patanjali or have not really uh, uh, got deep into the Bhagavad Gita and all, I think if we start with this, it will be easier to understand even the other sutras in these other amazing books of ours. Right, sir?
Yeah. In fact, the beginning of the book, he also talks about the limits, right? The limits,
Yes,
limiting
yes.
beliefs, which is also very comprehensive. I think there should be.
Yeah, limiting beliefs, right, sir. So you can just share with my friends what do we really consider as limiting beliefs?
In fact, he also talks about how schools, parents, okay, priests, friends, all of you, all of them give you, wisdom so called, which becomes your limiting beliefs. That's the agreement you make with yourself, is it?
Yes, yes. So we keep going back as we have been told, like uh, we use this so often in our religion, this, in our group, this, in our country, we believe in this. So there has to be reasons, but we have so many limiting beliefs that we get stuck over there. Later, sometimes when we will discuss the journey of the soul and all, I think these are the baby souls who just follow the set rules given by other people who. So anyway, I'm not going there today. What we meant was that limiting beliefs means whatever we have been told without using our own reasoning, we just follow things. So it's high time. We are all meditators, and we have to now understand that we have to use our meditation not only for our physical well-being, but we have to just now go ahead and try and evolve as a better person, sir. And yes, spread your fragrance around, as I always say. Take all the fragrance and just see that it, gets spreads around you. And you are living by example. You don't really have to give any gyan or any something like that anywhere. You have to live by example. If you are calm, if you are using kind words with your students, if you are not talking irrelevant things with your students, obviously they will pick up that from you. Okay. So are we all ready for meditation, or anybody else would like to share anything here? It was a very simple topic today, but very, very profound, because I think simple things are more profound and more relatable. Okay. So there's nothing over here to say. Let's go into meditation. And today's meditation, again, we will try and work on these 4 agreements only somehow. And yeah, we will start with today. I'm not going to relaxing it's anyway early morning, our body is pretty relaxed. So we will start with elevating our heart and bringing it to higher frequencies. Okay. So all of you, if anybody is new here who has not been doing meditation, you know the position. Sit with your feet crossed, or you may sit on the chair with your feet just crossed at the bottom, your fingers into fingers like this. Specs removed. We do not need our specs, right? For the inner mind's eye, we don't need specs. And remove your specs and close your eyes. Just take a few deep breaths. A long breath in and a longer breath out. A last long breath in, fill up your belly. And as you breathe out, this time through your mouth, relaxing your entire body. And now, bring your awareness to the tip of your nostrils and let us observe our normal, natural, simple in-breath and the out-breath as it comes naturally. It may be short for some and long for some. Your breath may be warm or cold. Just observe it without any judgment, without any force. We are simply observing our incoming and outgoing breath. My dear friends, It has been scientifically proven that we get 40 to 50,000 thoughts per day, mostly of the past hate, pain, traumas, stress, or of the anxiety of the future, worry of the future. But life is present only in this moment. So we have to train ourselves to stay in this particular moment. We cannot fight with our thoughts. They will keep coming. All we can do is shift our awareness elsewhere. Buddha says, when you keep your awareness on your nostrils, you cannot be with your thoughts. That is the technique we are following. Anapanasati meditation, given to us by Lord Buddha 2,500 years back. It is one of the simplest technique to stay in the moment. So keep observing your incoming and outgoing breath. As it enters your nostrils, goes down to your lungs, mixes with the blood, and supplies this beautiful life-giving prana energy to your entire body, all your body systems, organs, tissues, muscles, bones, nerves, cells. And with your breath out, you remove all that which is not serving you anymore. Along with the gases, you are breathing out all your stress, pain, tensions, anxieties. Continue to observe your incoming and outgoing breath and sink deeper and deeper into the darkness which is behind your eyes and all around you. This darkness is all energy, my dear friends. When you sink deeper, your thoughts reduce and you get connected with the field of the universe, which is also energy. Feel this connection and just be with your breath. And now, very slowly, bring your awareness to your heart region. This beautiful source of love. This is your connection to the source of which you are an extension. You were never separated. We have just forgotten. So let us remind ourselves of our phenomenal connection with the source energy.
పర్సనల్ ఫొటోస్ ఏంది
Just imagine you're breathing through your heart. You're breathing in and breathing out from this heart center. Think about one moment when you have been extremely happy. Or think about that one person whom you dearly, dearly love. This is called heart elevation. To lift ourselves up into a better emotion, in a better mood to go deep into the alpha state, which is the conducive state for meditation. Relax yourself. Let us make an intention that today I'm connecting with myself. I'm experiencing that total emptiness that I create. I create a great future for myself. A great future connect with a great future. Heart is the seat of all emotions, nurturing all lives. The energy of love and compassion and gratitude. Feel it in your heart and appreciate it. the motion of love from any moment of your life. Soon you will be able to direct this energy to everybody and everything around you. Because where your attention will go, your energy will flow. So this energy of love, compassion, and gratitude is oozing out of you, touching everyone around you. Let us find that connection again as we slowly again go into deep meditation of breath mindfulness. Bring your awareness back to your nostrils, my dear friends, and observe your normal, natural, simple breath, your beautiful breath, as we go deeper into Anapanasati meditation. Observe your incoming and outgoing breath. Enjoy. As you observe your breath, your mind is becoming empty.
In the end, when these bones are only bones, all that matters is how much we gave, how much we loved. Shivaya
Just hook on to your breath, my dear friends, and let your breath be your anchor. Allow yourself to let go and surrender. Drop your identities, your ego selves. Detach. When you detach from your identity, you become nothing. But that nothing will create everything. Like white light contains all colors. You lose yourself to this nothingness. Lose yourself to this space. Relish your own stillness. Be silently pulled by this inner love. Feel this pull stronger. Within you is the entire cosmos, my dear friends. As the entire tree is in the seed, the universe is within you. Even Jesus said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. You are the way, you are the universe. You are the unique expression of the divine. The universe created itself to experience itself through you. Tattvamasi. You are that. The longer you stay in this emptiness, the longer you will feel the connection. The more miraculous you will become, and more experience you will draw in your life. So merge into this emptiness. Merge into your own divine self. The longer you stay, more coherent you will become. My dear friends, as we merge into this field of possibility, we are clearer in our mind. We have great opportunity to imagine and dream of a future, to move ourselves into expansive experience of a future. Our thoughts and our feelings create our outer reality. Come on, dear friends. Make greater intentions for yourself and for everyone around you. Make your life more greater, more elevating. Make your life flow. Enjoy. This moment is all that is. The power is always in the now, my dear friends. It doesn't get better than this moment. When you are in the present moment, the ego cannot survive in you. When the ego weeps in what it has lost, the spirit rejoices in what it has found. So rejoice as you feel this connection with the divine. In the present comes the power. Feel the impulse of what is it that wants to be created. What is it that the universe wants to create through you? You are in the source of that. Being in the present leads to insights, and insights lead to healing. And that is our journey within, my dear friends. When you are connected with the deeper dimensions, the creativity will come alive and act through you. You will experience moments of revolution. Enjoy. Don't keep waiting for things to get better. Life will always be complicated. Learn to be happy right now. Happiness is your natural state of being. So stay happy, come what may. You cannot control the action of people around you, but you can surely control your own thoughts. And your thoughts are creating your reality. As you think, so you become. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. Change your thoughts and change your state. Why wait for pain and suffering? Why not create in this moment joy and happiness? It's up to you, and the choice is yours. Whether you want to learn through pain or through love and joy. My dear friends, the light you have been seeking has always been within you. Feeling of oneness with all being is true love. There is nowhere to go. You are already complete. May harmony be your environment, and may peace be your fragrance. May wisdom be your breath, and isness your being. So be it. So be it. So be it. Don't seek wonders you are carrying inside you. Within you flows the river of innate wisdom, Ma Saraswati. In you resides the goddess of wisdom. Let us feel it. Are you ready for this longest journey of your life? From your head to your heart. Because from the heart you can touch the sky. Treasure hunt continues. Search your heart and search your soul. When you find me there, you'll search no more. Within each one of us, there is something worth finding, which is beautiful, joyous, and wonderful. Look within. Embark on this journey within and find your own way home. After searching in all four directions, one who searches within finds internally the truth which was always there, the unseen divine who has created us, who is sustaining us. We all have it inside us. Enjoy these last moments of your meditation. Feel the oneness. Feel the oneness of yourself with the divine energy. I'm done with the anger, conflicts, and challenges of my life. I have found a treasure rock bottom in my heart. And there I go on this journey within. Let us return to the root of your own soul. You are that. And now, my dear friends, let us make a few affirmations with excitement and happiness, with a total belief that whatever you emotionally embrace is manifesting into your physical life. Come on, dear friends. Say to yourself, I let go of my past and I welcome a great future. You may repeat these lines in your mind or call out loud. I am a channel for inspiration. I am a channel for motivation. Because whatever you will say or feel deeply is what you will become. So today, say that I am committed to raise my vibrations and believe in it. I radiate positive energy and attract greatness into my life. I'm worthy of love. I am worthy of love and respect. I speak impeccably, always raising vibrations of myself and others around me. My words are always raising vibration of myself and others. I am proud of who I am. Make these intentions and believe in them. I am empathetic and considerate in all situations. I do not take anything personally. I recognize all experiences and draw through my vibration. I take responsibility of it. I am in charge of my life and make my decisions. I am free. I stay inspired. I stay inspired in this divinely inspired universe. I practice goodness and treat everyone with respect. I seek equality. Make this connection. Recognize your own goodness because each one of us has some goodness inside. You just have to explore. My life is full of joy and contentment. I am unlimited and I'm living in abundance. I love my new life and I feel empowered. Remember, you are the architect of your own life. Let your body absorb these energies. You're at the right time and right place. Let go of all that which is not going to help you in this journey. Just be with yourself for a few more moments, absorbing all that you have said to yourself. Go with the flow. We have left our past. And now, let us end our meditation with a beautiful prayer. May all become happy. May none fall ill. May all see auspiciousness everywhere. And may none ever feel sorrow.
Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino
Last 2 minutes.
bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.
May all beings everywhere be happy and free.
Samasta sukhino bhavantu.
And with these feelings in your heart,
Samasta sukhino
very slowly begin to become aware of the environment of the room you're sitting in. Feel these vibrations all around you. Begin to feel the outline of your physical body. Your arms, your legs, your weight on the cushion you're sitting on. As you're connected with the Mother Earth,
Samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka
you have become a beacon of light and love.
samasta
Spreading love, spreading light to everyone around in your room, in your house. You are a love churning machine and are able to spread these lovely thoughts to everyone on your street, in your town, in your country. As your heart overflows, churning love, it is flowing to all beings on the planet. As you pray for the well-being of all, Feel this love going to all the other planets of your galaxy and to the entire universe. Feel your powers. And very, very slowly, you may wriggle your fingers and toes. Rub your palms, place them on your beautiful eyes. For the last 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Caressing your face. You may all come back to the here and now. Welcome back, my dear friends. You open your eyes. We had a nice long meditation today of almost 50 minutes. Being a Sunday, I took the liberty. I hope you all enjoyed it. Yes. I would love it if some of you could share how you felt. Anyone who was new, how you felt. And these, thank you, Latika.
Thank you. Actually, it's very interesting. I went to a different track of trance altogether. I was in such a trance, then I came out of it, I saw silence all over, and I thought he had finished the meditation and I closed the. Then I slowly opened my eyes and discovered everything was there, and I closed back and went to another. It was very nice indeed. And I just like to mention one thing. Yesterday's International Meditation Day and so on. This particular program that we usually call Journey Within. All meditation is all about. We talk about journey within, but at the same time of consciousness out this. What does it really mean? So when you go deep down, journey within, you're searching because most of the time we're looking at approval, acceptance, and then what do you say? Matter from the outside world. It's all outside. So there's a journey within. We are seeing whether
Acceptance
this
of
all this.
yourself and your
Sorry.
is a complex issue. While it's important to be self-aware
Sorry.
and open to feedback, it's also crucial to maintain a sense of
Suddenly my phone, Google started talking.
Yes.
Okay. So when we're actually going, we say you're going deep within, the real world you have is inside us. Because we're always looking at the outside world. As we go deep within, we discover at some time it is just part of the outer world itself. And this is what consciousness. As you go deep within, like for today I happened to be trance. Actually, I was in the outside world, right? Outside world is not the material world. Not the external world that we talk about. It's not external, it's consciousness of the outside. The multiverse, as we talk about. I don't know if I've talked to you about it once. See, we've always talked about universe, right? Now, astrophysicists have come out with a beautiful, very recently today. There are 5 parameters which determine the universe. That is what makes universe possible. 5 parameters. Right now, I don't have this chart with me. There are certain values for each of the parameter. Change the value of any one of them, you don't have this universe. They are not there. So what they're saying is, so if that is true, you cannot have a system where the parameters don't have different values. So probably this is not the only universe. There's a multiverse. They don't use the word, as you don't use universe at all. They use the word multiverse. So there are universes outside. And when we go deep within, probably we are touching is beyond this universe. The multiverse we talk about. Even when today I'm such a situation when I talk to people very casually about universe, I check myself. There's no universe. There's only a multiverse. Just wanted to show you this little bit. You're muted.
I mean, there is so much to understand, you know. We thought we had reached a point in life where we know everything and quite a bit now. But when you go into this direction, actually there is so much more, you know. When
So much, yes.
yes. Last time when I was trying to understand about prana, I had to give that talk on energy. I was talking about prana. I came to know of a very different way of describing it, you know, like how consciousness is basically nothing. It is emptiness, and then there was this energy. Then it's like the union of Shiva Shakti, you know, nothingness and then energy, and then again yin yang, and it's a very different concept altogether. And then this consciousness sort of split, and that splinters are all in us. So that means we are actually that consciousness, and it can be, it's all there in our scriptures, but the only thing, as I said, that language we could not understand. So it's only when it has been now simplified and made it little more understandable using scientific explanations. So I think suddenly people have started understand, or maybe I came into it now, so I feel that more and more people are now talking about it, because what you are looking for keeps coming to you, you know. So I earlier I don't remember coming across these books. So now everything gets so connected. Like today only, when I was talking about that the three filter test, suddenly that Chanakya thing came up. You know, it was the same words, absolutely the same words. So yes, everything is
True.
connected, and it's basically your energy. When you start vibrating on one frequency, all the other frequencies start getting connected. This is what I feel. As you
Yes,
always
true.
talk about the tapestry, you know, how it builds up,
Yes.
right, sir? Yeah,
Layers of yes.
yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, anyone else wants to ask anything? See, there is someone, some Zoom user.
May,
Your name is not there. Yeah, who's this?
may I, ma'am?
Yes, yes, sure. Who's this, please?
This is Dr. Madhu Ved, and I'm sorry I joined late.
Okay. Is your camera
Yeah,
on so
but
I can
again,
add you on screen?
sorry.
Can you switch on your camera so that I can add you on screen?
Oh,
Because,
no,
okay, it's
actually,
perfect. It's perfect, perfect, Hanji.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ma'am, my question is, like I am into meditation and I believe in the harmonious development of body, mind, and soul. I do practice all these things, but unfortunately, in the morning hour, when I sit for meditation, I get some sleep pangs. I don't understand why. And meditation, like I feel morning and the night time is the best. And it's sometimes in afternoon also when I free, then I love to meditate. So for me, meditation is the way of life, and everybody should go for it. Kindly suggest, ma'am, how to get over it. Thank you.
Yes.
Maybe irrelevant question, but
No, 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 no,
I
no, no.
love to
No
ask
questions
you.
here are irrelevant, ma'am. We have all been there, done that. You know, we started with all questions. So the more we ask, the more, you know, we. Sir, why don't you answer her?
Uh, I don't know if this is the correct answer. Only speak about experiences. See, what happens is, first of all, we expect that something should happen in the beginning. Meditation means this how it should happen. I should not feel sleepy, which is probably affecting you. So you get more fixed on that, fixated as I call it, on this aspect, and you become uncomfortable. Why this has happened? So why you should not feel it? The reason why you say morning and evening and even afternoon that you feel better is simply because that is the time that your mind is usually at the alpha level. So the high beta levels at the alpha level, and when you meditate, it you usually go through the alpha level into the below levels of theta and
Delta.
delta, and subsequently, very rarely, to gamma levels. Gamma level is very like for example, like whether the high frequency today I told you about the trance and the thought everything was over, that was probably a gamma level. So my own suggestion is don't think about what it should be like. See, I've been a meditator for the last 40 years or more, and I don't think every day I have a good experience every time. And there are true. You think you're feeling sleepy. It's probably just an exhaustion, nothing else. Or it is probably because the way energy is pounding upon you. Okay, like patting. Your mother pats you back on sleep. The more you're crying, the more she would have patted you harder to put you to sleep. So probably that is what's happening. Please don't expect anything. You don't keep on keeping it in your mind. It goes on running in your mind. And like Joe Dispenza says, when you start out, it goes into a loop and you get fixed into that loop. You have to get out of that loop. And that's what's happening, is what my feeling is.
Yes, sir.
And one more thing, sir. When I open my eyes, then I feel more comfortable. When I
Yeah,
close my eyes, then this sleepiness again takes over me. So that's
it's
the
possible.
problem.
Yeah, it's possible. Probably your mind doesn't like closing the eyes. This is because closing away from the world, and you're probably afraid of the unknown.
Yes.
And okay, because what do we read? We close our eyes to mainly because to uh, move away from the external, to cover ourselves and go to the unknown. And we're always afraid of the unknown. If there are, in fact, many people say they rather open their eyes and meditate. So if you feel I'm not saying you should, because this particular meditation, you have to, whatever happens, do close your eyes. Slowly you'll get into comfort. But if you feel fun, sometimes after you open your eyes, you feel comfortable, stick to that. Open your eyes, move into, it's just like this. Just feel, as you open eyes, just feel you're exhausted, totally exhausted. And you will be in a meditative mood even after. That may be a better thing for you after the meditation. That may be more meditation for you.
So here, I'll just like to add for her, like even when I started meditation, say about 18 years back, I was very, very uncomfortable with my eyes closed because what I feel, I was very scared to just be with myself. I was trying to fight out my problems by being with people, by being in company, running out of the house, going for a movie, going for shopping or something, because that was just distracting my mind. And that's why I just wanted to be with people around. So being alone with ourselves is quite a scary thought when you have other some stress or something going on, maybe your health issue, maybe anything. Because when you are with yourself, you are away from all these other things. The beginning it is going to be little upsetting. This is what I
True.
feel.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yes, sir. And
Yes, correct.
slowly, yeah. So because we are not used to sitting with ourselves, we always want someone. We need reasons. See, I'm going for a picnic today with my family. Yes. But I'm not going to run away from my problem now. Earlier, it was different. I was scared to be with myself because all my issues used to come to me. I wanted to escape. That was escapism. But now it is because I'm happy inside, I'm happy outside also. So I'm happy in all situations. Problem hai, nahi hai, that it hardly matters anymore. Okay, this is what I feel. I also used to be
Right.
very sick. More than two
Right.
minutes, I could not close my eyes. And now, if given an opportunity, 2 hours, 3 hours, I mean, I love it. It's a luxury for me if I get 3 hours to myself. So I think that could also be one of the reasons. If
Very, 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 very true. See, actually, even in my case, initially you always feel scared to be alone.
yes, yes,
And many times it used to happen to me. Fortunately, my circumstances were somewhat different. So sometimes uh, when I felt afraid of being alone, you know what I used to do? I just hop onto my motorbike and drive off probably 20, 30 kilometers out of the town. Just sit, park my motorbike, sit on the seat, and just about an hour and come back. Then I would get over the fear of loneliness.
yeah. So that's why I think people get into certain substance abuse also. I mean, this is just an off-track thing
Very
I'm
much.
saying, just to escape. So, but when we get intoxicated with meditation, I think we are also doing exactly that, but then it's definitely helping us and evolving us in so many other ways also. In the beginning, it can be like escapism, but then when you discover that this is what you really are, then there is no looking back. So, ma'am, I think I'm sure you have been doing meditation for a very long time, but just stay with us. We can share our wisdom, but you can also,
Yes, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, I am an educationist, and wherever, whatever is there, we always guide and tell the parents even
mhm,
to go for meditation, even if they feel anger on a child.
yeah,
Then also the best tool, what my mind says, is meditation.
yes, ma'am.
So that is what I feel. It is a good therapy.
Yes,
Music and meditation both go hand in hand. What I feel, ma'am.
absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me time.
Thank you.
Madam, I appreciate people like you. I'm also an educationist, but the kind of people I've handled are always about 20 years, from 20 years to 60 years. But the way you people handle young children, I would be very scared to do so. Recently, I went to my grandchild's annual day, and the way you teachers handle the children, I would have no guts. And you are the people who are capable of that. I won't have that with all my meditation capacity. And you're a wonderful work. And I suppose, like you have realized, meditation helps you a lot. The question of self-esteem, self-confidence, and self-worth is in you. And
Yes.
congratulations. I admire
Yes,
this
sir.
work.
Yes, sir, I completely, sorry, I completely agree with you. Actually, we must go for 21st century skills, sir. Actually,
Yes,
it is just not, we don't have to prepare parrots. So
Ah,
whatever subject, no subject, even maths is also music, in my opinion.
correct,
Maths is also a language. So we need to move forward, sir. Instead
correct,
of the old system of rote learning and just sitting in the class and just there are so many other tools, sir, we should adopt. And meditation is one of the best tools, in my opinion,
very
that
true.
calms your minds. Yes, sir. So, if parents are prepared for that, then definitely it will have effect on children also. So,
True.
biggest challenge in school education is parents, counseling that we must go for. That's my opinion. So, first time we are talking, we will interact more in the time
Sure.
to come. Thank you so much for taking my query. Have a wonderful day,
yeah.
Welcome.
sir.
Thank you,
Now,
ma'am. We
Welcome.
are
Thank
all
you.
here, most of us associated with education in some way or the other. And yes, as I said, we have to live by example, because if like we are like birds of a feather flock together, like we all are meditators. So because it is showing in our behavior, we are working better. So children will learn by example. If I mean, we are able to handle difficult situations with calm, so obviously children are going to in our school we are doing it differently, I took in the children first, like a pied piper. So when the children followed, parents are following now, because children, they're seeing a drastic change in their children. So when so I had those children in my hand, those seeds are in my hand. So we worked on the children first, and it has now seeped into the parents also. So they are requesting me to create smaller, only guided meditations and give them, which I'm trying to do 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and I'm sending them to parents. So it'll be a lovely discussion with you, ma'am. We can all come up with nice, different ways of spreading it more to children and the parents. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Okay. Anyone else has anything to say? It is 9 o'clock. Um, किसी को कुछ कहना है तो most welcome. Otherwise, we can end it here. I'm going to stop the recording. Where is the recording button? Okay, then be seeing all of you next Sunday with another lovely concept. And we'll keep looking for great books also from where we have been learning, especially the simpler ones, because they also have very deep lessons in them. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being
Can
there.
can I suggest something as teachers?
Yeah.
I said you all have to watch the 2 hour play called Waiting for Godot
Yes.
and how your mind
You're
changes.
going to again take a session separately. I think we need some motivation. You talk about this. I have gone through it on the YouTube.
You saw
When
the play.
yes, I did.
Yeah,
I
the full
did.
play.
It's
It's an
beautiful.
amazing, it's amazing. It's an existential thing,
So, yeah.
but we can turn it around for our
Yes, sir.
So
So you start working in it, sir. I will give you, I mean, I want you to explain it to everybody.
we'll do that, yes.
Yes?
But
So,
but
so
others have to watch it, at least part of those clips.
right. I'll
That
start
is my
posting
saying.
it on the group so that people
Yeah.
start,
Yes.
exploring it, and then we can have one session with you, sir.
Sure enough.
Okay. Thank you. Have a great Sunday, everyone, and keep meditating. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.